Alright, let's do this. Yeah, we had a really interesting stream last night. Kind of a reverse. Actually, Hemi also came in during when I was doing their being, but anywho, I'm actually chilly. Could be just the rain. We'll do like that. Yeah, so it was fun to do. It definitely, I'm not kidding. If you think, I could show you the original doodle, the hand-drawn original doodle that I was using. As my avatar to where I'm at today, and that definitely is night and day. But like I was saying before, to do the original bean that I did took me no time. Like, when I say I was able to do 30 slimes on New Year's Day, there's a reason I was able to do 30 slimes on New Year's Day. So not only am I complete difference between where I was and where I am now, but I'm also a lot slower from where I was to where I am now. I am snail's pace. I am rethinking lines. And it's, see, that's something that a lot of people don't understand, I guess, especially if you've only been a digital artist, which, that blows my mind that people have only been digital artists. Yes, digital art's been around, for freaking ever. It was horrible back in the day. I hate to say it, before Adobe Photoshop, there really was not much. And people were doing what I was originally doing, which was converting to low-res pixels. converting it into low res pixels, and literally you get Minecraft pictures. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of like put off by Minecraft. I know it's a cultural phenomenon in and of itself, and it's based on the low res gaming platform, which allows them. I'm going to give you an idea that it allows them to do crazy shit. It really does allows like a lot of different, functionalities that they can add in, and keep the game very, very small, that people wouldn't even notice it was on their computer until they run a server or something like that. Have their world, saved on the computer, because people build huge ass worlds, and it definitely gives a lot to explore. But there's also something to be said about better graphics and a smaller world to explore. A world to explore without having to render the new space. The whole space is rendered, because there are games that you can go into like an amazing, they're huge, with really good graphics, but the thing is like every time you enter a door, you gotta render the room. Every time you enter a fight, you gotta render, it's gotta render the thing. What was the game? Oh, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is notorious for that. Oh my god, you're just rendered all over the place. So, where Minecraft, graphically is not so great. I mean, it definitely succeeds there. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, because I have like no interest in Minecraft, and I'm probably not going to be playing Monster Hunter anytime soon because of the copyright, as I wean myself off of Twitch. We are going to, in case I haven't mentioned it, because I've been weaning myself off of Twitch, but I am going to, for a short period of time, at least until my anniversary, my Twitch anniversary, affiliate anniversary, whatever the fuck it is, which is June 22nd, so it's only like a month away. Until that time, I'm going to continue to do the art streams and everything like that on Twitch. I might do, and every now and again do something with YouTube, just to kind of like, hey, it's here, this is where we're moving to, this is what we're doing, this is how we're doing it. I have really given much thought about what game I'm going to play. I know that Dead by Daylight, which is what I should have played last. Should have played Dead by Daylight last Sunday, but I didn't. So I'm going to probably do it for this Sunday because on the 16th it's done, and I think I'm going to be too late. Because isn't like today the 13th? Yeah, so 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so Saturday. Saturday they end it. Which kind of shitty. It's kind of. I have to admit, I'm gonna say this, and it's going to be. You know, like you couldn't just make it 2 full weeks. You had to start on a freaking Tuesday. Actually, no, you did start on the Monday. So you start on a Monday and you couldn't just go another freaking day? Actually, more than a day because I think it ends at like noon or something like that. So it's going to be cycling through. Never mind. Yeah, so it's probably not worth it to do fucking Dead by Daylight. Never mind. I could just run marbles. I could just run marbles. That might be an idea. We're gonna stop for a little bit. The seatbelt's off. And we can relax for a little bit. Silence except for the car was noising outside, which I don't think you hear. What was I talking about? I was talking about the difference in how I've improved as a digital artist, but also the time it takes me to draw has also increased, and I don't know whether it's because I'm spending more time doing it or doing the work. I mean, it took me an hour and a half to do Waifu's New Bean, and I was like, wow, I used to be able to crank these out in a half hour. And we were setting up. I remember we were setting up to do the huge collab stream, and I was with a bunch of people that I literally just met for the first time, and they were very wonderful, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how I'm doing this, but I am live. I am streaming it. I did stream it. It does exist as a video, and the entire time we were doing that whole setup, which was only for a few minutes that we were all together to, it was literally like 5 minutes of us all together, talking. But in that time, I made four beans while I was doing that, and I had my regular stream. So on the stream, you can actually see me making 4 beans while I was doing that. Actually, did I? I don't know. I don't know if I. I don't know. I Now that I think about it, I don't know. I think I was doing the video in Discord because we were all on Discord. I was doing the video in Discord. Yes, I don't know if I even showed what me are drawing at the time. I have to go look at the video. But yeah, I did 4 beans in that time, and it was like an hour. So it was like I was cranking out beans in 15 minutes. Maybe it was 2 hours, maybe a half hour. I was doing it. I don't remember. Oh my god, I don't remember at all. Like I said, I had to go rewatch my own video, find out what I did. But I know I did 4 beans in the time. And even those beans were vastly different than the originals. My original 100 beans, I when I look back at them, they're kind of kind of feh. But and tomorrow I'll just put them in, and then I don't know, maybe I'll do popcorn for the rest of the stream when I put the 3 in, because I only did 3 beans this week. You guys can see where I'm at in the popcorn stream, and that's taking forever. And yeah, I'm shortcutting a little bit here and there, and I'm trying to go like what's important. To keep in, and what's important to take away. And it's a fun time. All right, let's see what time it is. Oh, hook the seatbelt. Must hook the seatbelt. Yeah, we should get going. But I am definitely things are I have to always remember that in order to survive, survival as a streamer is it is survival of the fittest, and the fittest isn't the people who put out the best streams, the people who have the smartest, most intelligent videos. I mean, people are cranking out AI schlop left and right, so it definitely proves that you don't even need like talent even to be a streamer. But what you have to do is you kind of have to be flexible. You have to go with the flow of things, and see what's working. And the truth of the matter is that I wasn't as upset with Discord as I am with Twitch. The big difference between Discord and Twitch right now is that I was completely and totally hacked with Discord, and my information was given away, was hacked into, and that's been going on with Discord for a while now. And you either accept it and continue, or you have to change. And I feel that no matter what, there are people on Discord right now that are getting blocked. There are servers getting closed. There are, I hear from a lot of people what all the stuff that's going on, and I know that there's, they're not affecting everything. It's not equal. All things are not equal. But, switching back to Twitch, when I got suspended, it definitely was not equal. There definitely was not, there was definitely not a fairness in the reaction that Twitch took against me, which I'm still kind of like, bitter about. I shouldn't say kind of bitter. I am bitter about. I'm totally mad at Twitch over that. And if I didn't have so many people that I care about, who I only use Twitch with, I would be long gone. And to put it in perspective, when I started back up with Twitch, the group that I was with, the group of people that I was doing things with, that stayed with me through thick and thin, and I usually say it like it's my first 50 people, my first 50 followers. Out of the first 50 followers, there's, like I said, I can count it on one hand. And that's not my first year. That's well into my second year as a streamer. And that group is completely, there's almost nobody left. And as time goes on, there's fewer and fewer people from that group. And the only reason that I still have a hard time with leaving Twitch is because I have a new crop of people that are coming in, and I think it's if I look at it like a drug and my addiction, I think it's the nature of the addiction. I mean, there's probably some drug addicts out there that don't realize the harm that they're doing to themselves. But me, I know, one, I have addictive personality, and I'm getting certain things that I need from Twitch, but I'm getting certain things that I want from Twitch, but I'm not getting what I need. And it's not like, oh, I think it's a wonderful company all of a sudden. I'm not blinded by that. I think it's a horrible company. And I think the parent company is even worse. I don't shop on Amazon because I think Amazon's a horrible company. And as easy as it is, and convenient as it is, and is, you know, this stuff, and sometimes I'm forced to. My throne was filled with Amazon freaking purchases. My laptop that I currently have was purchased through Amazon from Throne. So I can't say that I'm completely off of Amazon, but man, I don't turn to it as my go-to shopping. Go-to online shopping, I should say. And somebody can even make the argument with me that, you know, my personal information, because they definitely have more on Amazon, and they definitely, Twitch has more personal information than Discord had, could already be compromised, and I wouldn't even know it. It took Discord a month before they even revealed that of what they did, and I literally was ready to drop them then. I think that's where everybody gets confused. When I said I was leaving, because I wanted to say that, like, the adult verification and the information that they were trying to get from me on Discord, and the information that they either got, or, you know, for the people who stayed, who were on my server, I can't protect them. My server is not a safe haven. And the fact that they wanted more information, I just was just like going, that's the straw. I should have left you at the basically, I should have left you at the altar. Yeah, I should have left them last year, not this year. I definitely stayed way too long, and I do have that habit, and I kind of have that wish that that they were going to fix the problem, and they didn't. And, you know, then they turned around and were like going, well, because other countries are doing age verification, we're going to have to do age verification all around. And I understand that whole thing is just a scam and a half, and the companies that they were trying to utilize to meet the requirement were scams and a half. I mean, I don't think that they were trying to be using ill intent, because I don't think they wanted to get rid of their, you know, the users of their product, you know, especially the money that they could be making. There's been a big exodus from Discord, and there was a big exodus from Twitch as well. I mean, it's the reason why when I talk about the people I don't see anymore, some of them are gone because of the you know, basically Twitch went too far, and here I am. I've said it since my suspension, since they told me about my suspension, because most people, when I described this suspension, I didn't know that I was suspended until the suspension was almost up. I just know that I was locked out of my account, and I thought it was something, like Microsoft and Twitch were just having a fight, and I just was caught up in it. I didn't even know, like, when it happened. It was, what was it? It was either the day before New Year's Eve or New Year's Eve itself. I mean, literally, that's how close it was to the end of my freaking suspension. Because I was only suspended for a week. Did I find out that I was suspended for a week? And the videos that I had and everything, like I said, I took what I could get from it. Because when I came back, I had no videos. I had no videos and I had no followers. I came back to 0. And that's when, just so you know, that's when somebody who never followed me, and I was following them, that's when that pissed me off, when they did that maneuver. Like, of course you're going to follow me. No, your freaking shit's not that interesting. And if we're not making a connection, I don't want to be a part of you. I just recently did an art share, and the person who put on the art share, didn't follow me back. As well as about 100 people. They might be up to 80 now. It doesn't matter. I'm not even, I'm done with that bullshit. I got a handful of people following me back, and I think it was great. It's wonderful. Thank you for following me back. On Blue Sky. It was a nice gesture to do, and the people who followed me back, thank you. I didn't have anybody following me, so nobody came through and said, "Hey, let me follow you." Oh, I like this piece that you did. Let me follow that, and I would follow them back. No, that shit didn't happen. What happened was I followed everybody, and I think it was six people. So 75 people didn't follow me back, including the person who set up the thing telling me to follow them. And I will state this till the day I die, that this is all about the connection. And I know one person says that if I'm not doing this for the money, I'm lying. If I say I'm not doing this for the money, I'm lying. And I will say, I can't do this for the money. There's no money to be made. There's no money, there's no trajectory that I have that earns me money. The goodwill and the well wishes of people is where I'll depend on my money. That's why me leaving Discord, me leaving Twitch, to me doesn't affect me at all. I don't make any money there. It's not a place that I can see happening, and I think once I cash in the last pay thing, which I think is once I break $50, I'm not going to. I'm going to stop streaming on Twitch completely. And then we'll talk about me weaning myself off of it. And if I make $50, if I make the $50 where they pay me before my anniversary, I'll do my anniversary on YouTube. I'll do my affiliate anniversary on YouTube. It doesn't, like I said, it does not affect me. None of it affects me. Cool beans in the comments below. It doesn't have to be cool beans. It can be whatever you want. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with me. And with everything that I say, if you disagree with it, you can disagree with me. You can actually write in saying, listen, I think that you're misinterpreting some shit here. It doesn't change the facts of what has gone on, but I would love to hear other people's opinions about things. And your opinion does matter, and you matter. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. And I will see you on the flip side. The next morning commute will be on Saturday. Yay! And we will do this. And we got my last, my weekly wrap up is coming up. All right. So take care. Be well.